Hey guys, Jordan here. In this video, I'm gonna be talking about the best lighting for real estate photography, so let's get into it. All right, so in my opinion, typically the best lighting during the day, which is what a lot of people prefer, is the solar noon, right? When the sun is at its highest peak in the sky, and that will cast less shadows. Now that's just in general on a particular property. It will depend how the property is facing, right? Does it face north to south, south to north, east to west, west to east? You know, that is also something to consider, because if the sun is shining on the back of the yard, usually the front is all shadowy. I prefer a more sunny front shot. That's typically the best or the most important shot of a property, because typically sometimes we'll take pictures later in the day and they want maybe a twilight, so we'll shoot some photos before that. You can get some really crazy shadows once the sun starts to go down pretty low. Now you can get great shots at twilight. You can also get great shots at dawn in the morning, but typically most people aren't wanting to wake up at 5 in the morning before the sun rises to set everything up. You might be one of those people, but it's typically a twilight shoot or during the day if it's an occupied property. You know, there's more variables than just lighting, right? So this is the best lighting for real estate photography. So that is my thoughts around sun. And for drone photography, yeah, the sun straight up in the sky is the best. The drone shots don't look as good when the sun's coming down. It's creating all kinds of glares on your lenses. But I'm gonna talk about the other side of lighting as well. I wanna talk about like interior lighting, right? And that is also property specific, right? Some properties, especially some new high-end properties, they have a lot of lighting, lots of can lights that are, you know, help light up a property. So you may not need the use of external lighting depending on the property. Now, if the property has really poor lighting, you might wanna consider using flash or, different lighting techniques in the property. So it really is subject dependent. In my opinion, one of the biggest mistakes that people use with lighting inside properties is that their flash placement, right? For me at least, the goal for me is to light up a room so where it doesn't look like you lit up the room, right? You want it to look natural. And I think a lot of real estate photographers have a tendency to not put their flash in the right spot or reflect it or point it straight forward, and it creates all kinds of shadows on chandeliers and different things, and it's a dead giveaway that the property was artificially lit. So I just don't like that look. I think a natural look, a good an accurate portrayal of the property, right? The last thing you want is a potential buyer to say, oh man, these pictures look amazing, or the colors are like super, or saturation on 100%. I know all of you guys have probably seen real estate photos that look like a box of crayons. But yeah, I think you want an accurate depiction, so when the buyer shows up, you know, it looks like the property that's marketed online. So yeah. So those are just my thoughts on like best lighting. If you're gonna be doing twilights or like really dark, you want that nice blue sky. I think that's usually start taking those photos around 20 minutes after sunset. But you know, if they want the sunset photos, there's so many different variables in regards to lighting. So you as the creative person in charge of how you're shooting, you know, you just gotta figure out, you know, what you like. But in general, those are kind of my thoughts on the subject of lighting. So anyways, if you got value out of this video, hit the like button. If you have any additional questions on the subject of lighting, leave them in the comment section below. More than happy to answer your questions. If you guys got value out of this video, like I said before, leave a like and subscribe to our channel as we consistently put out real estate photography content just like this. And as always, thanks for watching. We'll see you guys on the next one.